So I'll show here that I warned the elementary and the higher instance or appearing court. I think that's the another name, or maybe even the correct name. I don't go into that. So court which is Sisal court basically complains on decisions of court of elementary court, so lower instance court. So I'll show here that both those courts, so higher instance court, let's see if this is the correct address. So it says higher instance court, but I don't, yeah, there's even English. Let's see how it's translated. What? No, no, this is the incorrect. Yeah. So I clicked. I didn't even watch what this is. This is about convit. So not COVID, but convit. Okay. So I don't have here English version, so I just wanted to see how they translate it. Maybe there is down there. No. So anyways, it doesn't matter. So what I need to show here that, so this is higher instance or appearing court, and this is the elementary court. So they are constantly using e-signature law on e-signature as an excuse to basically steal my property. And what is also important to note, you can see this in other directories, is that even Supreme Court doesn't invoke that law. So even Supreme Court doesn't invoke law on e-signature, but they do. So let's see. So again, this is, or maybe I haven't mentioned it. So this is sent on December, so they get it even before beginning of December 2019, and let's see where this leads. So first I need to show where is the part of related to his signature. So basically what they needed to do according to the law to go in all those directories. So this is a directory for of prosecution for organized crime. No, it's not. Something's wrong here, I don't know what. But anyways, it leads to yeah, the incorrect address. It doesn't mean so. It doesn't matter. So the main goal here is to show that they have proof that they cannot actually use this as an excuse. They cannot use the law on e-signature as an excuse. So here is, and again this is where it's stored. So 11th of October 2019. So if I open this and enlarge it, this is what it says. So electronic email is has the same status as written documents according to law criminal proceedings, article 281 paragraph 2, and in the next 3 cases you need to ask for verification of the sender. So and this is according to the law of e-signature. So this is the law of or on e-signature. So and more precisely the part which is Article 2, Paragraph 1, and the point 3. So what it says. So in those 3 cases, these 3 cases, you must ask for verification of the sender. So I'll show here that none of that is true. So first, if you cannot, of course, if you cannot determine the identity, which is not the case here, first, because in 2017, so in 2017, I received the autopsy of my grandfather by the institute where this was done, so institute in Belgrade. And second, the police forwarded my email to higher instance of prosecution, again in Smederevo. So this is the town where the area where my father lived. It's in Serbia again. So so police forwarded that, which means that there is a reasonable doubt. So they found there are elements of crime. So police found it there. Of course, they did that when I reported them to Interpol. So when they refused to do that for 6 months, and when I reported them to Interpol, they did it immediately. And what is also very, very strange is that I reported them using Twitter. So you can, if you go to my or I can go directly. So so this is my Twitter, and if you go to the tweets and replies and go to the bottom, you will see that I reported actually the top of the Ministry of Interior to the police. Sorry, to the Interpol in July 2019. So 8th of July 2019. So this is now more than 2 years. So again, this first case cannot apply here. Second, if it is possible that somebody, so this is the case here, the case of elementary and higher instance court. So if someone can intercept the data that is email, meaning that you're not using encrypted message, and this is exactly what they are doing. So basically they don't know how e-signature works and what that actually means, which is amazing that somebody used something that doesn't know what it means. It doesn't know what that means. So that's of course their problem. It doesn't have anything to do with me. So they need to have encrypted connection by the law, and if they don't do that, that's their problem. And in another video of not having encrypted message, encrypted connection, I showed that they didn't have encrypted message up to today, because this is the first day when they sent with decrypted message. So this is the video. So it says instance code. So in higher instance codes in Smederevo don't have encrypted connection. and I refer to this video that I'm now creating at the end. So I'll create another video. I want all state institutions, so this is not just these two courts that I mentioned, but also on his signature in October 2019. This is when this is created. Actually, not all. It's wrong. This should be only Parliament. Some instances of prosecution, but anyways, it's important that this happened before they acted on inheritance proceedings and the complaints of decision inheritance proceedings. So that was after March, after beginning of March. So I warned them way before that. So I mean 3 months before that, because they simply needed to read everything that's here in this folder. So that was the second case when you must ask for the identity of the sender of an email. And the third one is if data is confidential. Those information are confidential, so pieces of information are confidential, which is not the case here, because again, then I started something some general stuff that this is in the public interest, of course, to know about my case, because these are all DA state institutions which are paid by taxpayers. So and they are, they're responsible for murdering my father, and now they're trying to steal my property and so on and so on. So I warned them about this, and now I need to show how elementary court is also was using e-signature as an excuse, because I warned elementary court about what is going to happen in the beginning of 2019, that they are going to steal my property. This is what happened. So I showed in this video that I just opened in YouTube about non-encrypted connection that the higher court is using, and there are of course other videos that the higher court is using this as an excuse. So you can see there that they are using in that video they are using e-signature as an excuse. But now I'm going to show you what are the why I cannot see the okay, I have preview here. What I want to show is how they are actually doing it. So they are doing it by not referring to the either the actual law, or if they are referring to the actual law, they are not referring to exact part of the law. Both of those two cases are mandatory. So you need to refer not just to the law, but also to the part of the law. And I just shown you that in the document, which is actually the screenshot of an email sent long time ago. So let's see where I can find an example how DA not judge, but I mean, he is a judge, but he is a president. So the president of elementary court is committing a serious fraud. I mean, this is a major deal. So he said here, so again, this means president, so president of the elementary court. So what he said here, the electronic document is had signature according to the law. But what law? So because he referred here some other law, but the general, I cannot retranslate this. The general proceedings, some sort of general proceedings, but it needs to be clear if this is the law he's referring or the other law in e-signature. So this is the first thing they are doing, not even referring to the name of the law, and the second thing is that they are not referring to the part of the law which is mandatory. So I've showed that in the video that I just opened in in YouTube. So I think that should be it. Maybe I can. No, that should be enough. Okay, so once again, I showed here that both elementary and higher instance court in Smederevo, Serbia, knew and were warned about when e-signature can be applied in which cases. So actually, when they can ask for the identity of the sender of electronic document or email in this case. So that should be it.